Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how you can layer up graphite pencil to make a detailed drawing. If you've ever drawn anything with graphite pencil and you found that the shading didn't look quite right or it just looked a bit flat, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you this by drawing a strawberry, but you could apply this to anything. All the materials I'm using are in the description. Let's get straight into the drawing. Now I've already put my sketch down on the paper. It's just a very rough outline of the strawberry, and I've also marked in the very prominent patches of light that you can see on the strawberry. So we can get straight into starting with shading. Now I do want to work in layers here, and I want to start with some very light layers and then build my way gradually up to much darker layers. So I'm going to start with a very hard pencil like the 2H pencil, and then I can gradually build up to my softest pencil that I have in my set, which is the 5B. So all I want to do with this first layer is roughly mark everything out, and as I said, I'm doing this with the 2H pencil. So I'm just very roughly marking out the lights and darks. For example, along the top I would say it's all quite mid-tone, and then as we get around the bottom there's a shadow created from the strawberry. So I want to be building that up a bit more, going over the area a few more times so that it gradually builds up the shading. I don't need to be too precise as I'm doing this. This is really just about putting something down on the paper. Particularly notice how I'm holding the pencil. I'm not holding it right by the tip, I'm holding it pretty far back. I'm also holding it quite close to the paper so that I'm using more like the side of the pencil rather than the tip. By holding it like this, the main thing this is doing is stopping me from pressing too hard. I want to be working very, very lightly as I'm doing this because this is only the first layer. Another thing to bear in mind is that the skin of the strawberry is very smooth, and so we want to, where we can, try and get down the pencil as smooth as possible. So we're doing this not only by working in the light layers, but also I'm working in some quite long and thin circular motions. You'll notice that because this is quite a hard pencil, it is still looking a bit scratchy, but that's okay, we'll fix that in a second. I'm doing the same as I get to the leaves. You'll notice that on here there's the odd patches of dark, and then there's some much lighter areas. I'm just roughly trying to mark out those lights and darks. The last thing I'm going to do with this pencil is just mark out some of the dots and the little seeds that you can see on the strawberry. This is going to make my life a bit easier as I work my way through the layers. So for these dots here, I'm not worrying about any of the detail. I'm literally just going to mark some circles, trying to get the placement of these dots in roughly the right place. I'm going to do the same on this little patch here. And then I'm also going to mark out the other seeds in the darker area as well. As I say, this is just to make my life a little bit easier as I work through the layers. Alright, so now I have a very basic framework of my strawberry. What I want to do now is smooth this all out and blend it all together. I'm going to use a piece of tissue that I've scrunched into a ball, and I just want to work in little circular motions over the top here. I'm not pressing hard, I'm doing this very lightly. If an area needs a bit more blending, then I can just go over that area a few more times rather than pressing harder. And once I blended this all together, it looks something like this. I now want to move on to my next layer of pencil, which is a slightly softer pencil. I'm using an HB pencil for this, and I'm really doing pretty much the same thing again. So where I'm shading large areas, I'm still holding my pencil quite far back. If I'm doing the spots, I might hold it closer to the tip so I can be a bit more accurate. But on the most part, where I'm doing large areas and I don't need to be that accurate, I'm holding it further back so I make sure that I'm pressing lightly. So once again, shading around this very obvious patch of light in the middle, and also shading a bit more around the bottom where it is darker. You can see now that I'm using a slightly darker pencil how scratchy this is looking. So once again, we want to blend this to smooth it all together. Now I can move on to my softest pencil, which is the 5B, and once again do the same thing again. Now we build it up like this for a few reasons. Firstly, because it's going to add some more depth to the drawing. If we just went straight in with the 5B pencil, it'll probably look okay, but it won't look as deep and as interesting as if we build up the layers gradually. The other thing is that by starting with the harder pencil and building up slowly, it'll be easy to see if there's any mistakes that you've made and correct them in the next layer. So I find it a bit more forgiving doing it like this. There's a few things that you might be noticing at this point. Firstly, that I'm still not doing any details yet. That is the very last thing that I'm going to do once I've finished blending. If I was to draw details now and then blend it, I would just lose them. It would be a waste of time. The other thing you might notice is that there are some small patches of light around the strawberry that aren't currently in my drawing. Because they're quite small, it would be very fiddly to add them in at this point, and when I blend them, it would all get smudged together anyway. So I'm going to add those in a second. Let's blend this one more time so that we have a nice smooth template. Before we move on, if you're enjoying this video and you would like to see it in more detail, I do have the full tutorial along with real-time footage available on my Patreon. And I have loads of drawings in both graphite and colour pencil as well. If you want to see what these premium videos are like, check out the link in the description where you can get access to a Patreon video for free. Alright, let's get back into it. It's at this point that we want to start thinking about adding some details. First things first, you'll notice that my area that is supposed to be very, very light, pretty much white, has had pencil blended into it, so it is looking very mid-tone. I want to take some of the graphite away on this area to bring it back to white. To do this, I'm going to be using an electric eraser. If you don't have an electric eraser, you could use a putty eraser, or if you cut the corner off of a standard eraser, it'll get you a bit of a point where you can be more accurate. And I just want to work my way around the drawing, adding all of these areas of light back in. So for example, along the top, there's all of these little curved patches of light, as well as all around these circles in the middle. And then there are some odd curves around the edge around here. And there are some smaller curves of light underneath here as well. I'm going to add a few bits on the leaves as well, but not as much on here. Most of the light is on the strawberry itself. Before I move on, I am also going to use a putty eraser around the edge just to clean up the edges. So now I've put all of that light back in, I want to start adding in the details with a darker pencil. I'm going to use a black polychromos pencil to do this, partly because I like that it's matte whereas graphite is a little bit reflective, but also because it does show up a bit easier on camera. If you don't have a black polychromos pencil, you could just use a soft pencil again, like a 5B. I'm going to start at the top of the strawberry once again, and I just want to be really looking at the shapes in the reference, both the shapes as well as the lights and darks. Along the back, along here, you can't see a great amount of detail, so I'm really just drawing around these light patches. But as I get into this area, you can see a lot more detail. So I want to be actually drawing the seeds. They're really quite a simple shape. They are almost like a teardrop shape. And then they have a dark side along the bottom and a much lighter side at the top. And then I just want to lightly shade around them as well. So I'm going to work my way the whole way around the strawberry, drawing in these shapes. And once I've drawn all of them, it does all come together to look like the strawberry. This is by far the most time consuming part, but it is my favourite because it's where it all comes together. And that's it. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and don't forget to click the subscribe and the notify bell so you never miss an art tutorial. Happy drawing guys, I'll see you in the next one.